All right, here we go. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck to both runners.
Good luck. Semifinals here. Winner of this goes to face Garlisle Wilds in the finals.
To see who is the champion of the aspirant division.
Yes. And, you know, should we run the same tradition as Conduit where they, like, when you graduate from the junior division, you get banned, in a sense, as a joke, and now you have to go F6 division?
I don't know. I think some people might actually prefer to just run F5 just because they don't have to deal with floor 6 and machine.
Okay, true. Good point.
It's a different, like, you have to prepare differently. Like, you can just go all in on Overlord and you can leave. But if you're going up to floor 6, you have to have some resources available to withstand the floor.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely keep it as is right now, which is just, you know what, keep it open for anyone to do either bracket, either division. And I believe Echofar picked up a power-up. I didn't see what it was. I think it was... I didn't see it. Oh, it might have been Fortune. But it looks like Koztar did not go for Fortune either. I think they got Scanner.
Yeah, Scanner's a very good choice. Like, mapping is very important in doing a quick time.
It really is, especially on these floors. It's good for just a run in general because it will give you clues as to the shape of your layouts and where maybe some of your key rooms are, your mini bosses, your boss room. It is a bit by chance, but it does help quite a bit.
Yeah, it's better than to have no information as to what is on the floor.
Exactly.
We have Grinder as our first floor boss. So far already dealing with it with a pea shooter, no weapon.
You know something? Actually, nothing wrong with that because this pea shooter can get through the grinder, which is not a bad idea. I'm doing a great job knocking out Grinder right now. Because if I were Echofar, I might even go for, like, killing off the boss first, then coming back for a weapon, which I believe he might do.
It seems that's what he's gonna do.
What do you get here? A little bit of health.
Okay.
Basic weapon is piercing. Oh, he's gonna go down next floor. Okay.
Koztar also doing it with pea shooter.
Not a bad idea. It looks like their weapon station was, or capsule was just way out of the way. So. I believe, yeah. So Echofar got Fortune, and I believe Koztar got Scanner. So we will see some variance in pickups.
So there's a difference between getting more resources or having a better idea of where to go. We'll see which one ends up winning this time.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and both of them are a very valid strat because if you overextend yourself and don't make enough of a build, you can very easily die or go too slow to keep up.
You can be like me and fight the final boss in a pea shooter. That's fun.
Oh, yeah. Regardless of who it is, Overlord or not, no thanks.
Yeah.
I wish there was one power-up that made the pea shooter good. There's piercing, that's not bad. It actually makes the pea shooter more viable, but...
I mean, you have reserves, which makes pea shooter wider. You have scope, which gives it piercing. And then you have... what's this one? This one, that when you dash, it fires a shot at an enemy.
Well, true, that one's pretty
good.
And
the thing is that consumes ammo if you have a weapon, but if you're on your pea shooter, it's free.
Interesting. And if you get the cartridge that lets you dash more often, it does a good amount of damage, so you technically get 2 guns.
Yeah.
Oh, for reserves on Echofar's side.
Damek. He had Scanner a second time, did not take it.
Was that Koztar?
So I think he's banking.
Yeah. I think Koztar opted...
Echofar's banking.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
No, I'm just saying that Echofar is opting to just have good luck and find the rooms he needs to, but Koztar is doing the more tried and true strat of just get Scanner first and then make a build, right? I should say.
I think so, yeah, because Koztar went to the shop, picked up a 5% damage up, and then and also another, I think, some health. Did not pick up the map, went down to the boss, finished that off, and kept going. And so Echofar right now is still looking around. I think is ready to go fight the boss. Not too far behind. Has the cross lasers, Satan lasers.
Crossbeam. Yeah, I think in that case, not having this kind of custom because he couldn't see where the boss is, but Koztar could, and so immediately knows where to go. Yeah, or has some idea.
Scanner definitely paying off there. right, looks like Koztar didn't. Ooh, a little low on health. I just realized it. Down to 5.
I think Koztar plays it a little bit more reckless, just trying to go fast and not pausing to gather health. Whereas Echofar, as we saw, was wow, he got Iron Fist and Snowblower.
He did not go for Iron Fist, so he opted for this railgun. I don't know if it's is it homing? I don't think it is.
It's not homing. It has like anti-undead and like swarmers.
Yeah, I saw a couple of keywords on there.
Oh, freeze and homing. You're right. It does have homing.
Oh, it does have homing. Nice.
It's a good pulsar. It's not great. It's not.
You know, I
the
noticed
best one you could get.
I noticed that homing sometimes on railgun likes to go for the wrong stuff. So I try to shoot at like somebody like maybe the boss or me boss in the room, and then it goes after somebody nearby. And you go, no, I didn't want that. So it just winds up hitting a wall.
It has to do with the speed at which the projectile like curves around, and the fact that it tries to go for the closest one in distance, and then it can, if you have 2 enemies, it can go straight in between them because it can't decide which one it wants to go for.
Yeah, that's true. So Echofar went for the drill on this floor, and going for the power-up station as well. What does he get? Okay, goes for
getting the same options.
Going for the Iron
Fist.
Goes
for Iron Fist.
That's such a good gun.
It's such a cool weapon.
I love the fact that it has like an AoE knockback. It's really cool.
And it really feels like you're just punching everything to death.
You know, we should get that.
We should
have a run with that screen shake mod. And
I mean, there are screen shake options in the game that they go up to ridiculous levels.
Yeah.
I've done runs like that. My head hurt after it, but it was fun.
Imagine one with the Iron Fist.
It's just hilarious.
Just like, I'm going to shoot it once and the screen will stop shaking after about half an hour.
Oh, goodness. I mean, we can do some, like, silly races with, like, silly conditions if we so desire.
So, actually, we had some discussion in the Monorail staff chat with Pierre. Pierre said he would totally sponsor, or he would totally be up for a tournament where we, like, kind of like a meme tournament where he'll make up scenarios or mods that the racers have no idea about ahead of time. So, like, something's off or something's different, and they have to figure it out and deal with it. Oh, what happened? He died?
Koztar took a death.
Oh,
Koztar died against Devourer. That's a big setback. Whereas Echofar is still at base health, looking very good.
Yep, base health looking good. Iron Fist, very strong, a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, it seems that Echofar's strategy of slow and steady is paying off.
Yeah, because once again, you could do 1 or 2 strats. Go super fast, or take time to build and start rubber banding at the end. Echofar was doing the build and started going faster once he, like right now you can tell, oh, hey, I have the build, I can go a little faster now. And that's what he's doing. So he does have to worry about health a bit. Well, not health, but ammo a bit, because his gun is running a bit low. If he can manage that, he's good.
Well, if he took Fortune, then he has a greater chance of getting ammo ups as drops, so maybe that bails him out.
That's true.
So we'll have to see. Oh, damn it.
Because he took Fortune, so he gets that that he's able to pick those things up. That's so nice.
But he still has the entire floor to go, and it's not going to last that long at this rate.
No, he's burning like 5 shots every room, unless he gets. Can't get artifacts here. There's nothing that would bail him out at this point.
Not in terms of ammo, no.
Extra power.
I would have taken auto bomb, given that he has so many bombs already, but that's also a valid decision.
Yeah, it's very valid. You know what? This hacking machine. Ooh, this hacking machine. You should totally take it, Echofar.
That might give him ammo. Does he know that?
He might be. Switch weapons. I'm sure he knows it, but he might not be thinking about it in the moment, which I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things you have to keep in mind as you're racing, and between the nerves and the pressure, you forget a lot of these things sometimes. So
exactly,
totally understandable.
Yeah, I've been in the moment in many races and many games where I know the strats, but under pressure, knowing that you're ahead and you have to be careful, or just under pressure, period, that you wind up making mistakes. You don't see it, you get blinded, you get tunnel visioned, and you just don't see it.
Yeah. And that is part of motivation behind doing so much practice. It's like just get it in your head what you need to do, so that you don't forget later. Ideally.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Koztar is already at floor 2 and going at high speed. It seems definitely wants to catch up.
Taking reserves there out of that power-up station, which is a really good pick. Picking up the same, while getting a homing railgun as well. It's not the same one that Echofar got earlier.
No, it's another one. Echofar, meanwhile, trying to look for another mini-boss, finds a nice drill.
That's a nice drill. Homing drill is going to help a bit. It's safer to have a homing drill or just a homing weapon in general. You don't have to focus on aiming and dodging.
Oh, Ladderfin. That's a nice sword.
It is.
That has a lot of DPS.
And if there's one thing Echofar likes, it's his swords.
And coffee.
Yes, that too. And tea. So he drinks and he slashes. That's what he does. A bit of both.
Yep.
Look at that damage output. Holy cow.
Yep. Ladderfin's very good weapon.
How can the game kill...
And now we have Ordinator.
Oh, yeah, there's the Ordinator. Look at that damage on this sword. Yeah, how can... That's a very good question. How can the game kill Echofar right now? Honestly, he would just have to take a lot of hits.
I think if floor 5 gives him very mean rooms, he could lose a lot of health there.
That is very true.
It's definitely a possibility. Like,
okay.
never...
I feel like we're cursing him a little bit because we just started talking about it. He took, what, 4 hits on this boss fight?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Echofar.
Well, it happens. It's just come and take a curse. Echofar is just finishing floor 4. Koztar is already in floor 3, and I think he's making use of his knowledge to speed through these floors.
Yep, he's rubber banding right back to it.
Mm-hmm.
And Echofar is just kind of, he's looking at that railgun. Not necessarily the best gun you can get. I wouldn't go for it either, I don't think.
Keeping the sword, I think, is a smart decision.
I think so as well. Oh, boy. Idle is very interesting on the sword because it's very hard to get close to it without taking a hit.
Yeah. It's a risky play, I'll say.
Oh, Echofar taking another hit here on this fight. Okay, there we go.
I think he's trying to like attack enemies with... Oh, there's some nice ammo. I think he's trying to hit enemies with like the tip of his sword.
Yeah.
But he doesn't feel quite comfortable with it, so he might take a few hits because of that.
Exactly. I think he went for Iron Fist as well. Koztar go for Iron Fist on floor 3. Going to fight Devour this time. Some interesting variants.
Well, let's see if he wins this time. I will say it. Regardless of who wins, I will be very impressed if Koztar manages to catch up. Meanwhile, Echofar gets Myriad and just one-shots the entire thing
can do that?
immediately.
I thought it split almost immediately. Oh, and he got piered. Oh, he could get it. He had the bomb for it.
He had the bomb. Shattering
man.
Bomb saved them.
Take that, Pure. Who's laughing now? Pierre's still laughing. No. Pierre's still laughing because he got you. So.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you know what? 2 for 3 is good.
Yep. Alright. Final upgrade for Echofar, what's it gonna be?
I think salvage might be your best bet. Look for another weapon. Because my thinking is that he can't get quickening now. Quickening is probably what he wanted a lot.
Yeah.
But
this weapon against Overlord, it's very risky. You probably want to show up with something else. So salvage makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that he's down to 5 health.
5 health, and Echofar is like getting there as quick as he possibly can. He's already on the way to the floor 4 boss.
Well, actually, he has one more mini boss to go. So, you mean Koztar? Yeah, Koztar. Yeah, Koztar is going nuts. Making a comeback here.
Koztar is absolutely determined to not lose this.
All right, let's see. Down goes the mini boss for Echofar. Echofar, he's gonna finish off the last of the enemies with the sword, and then swap out for another weapon here with salvage. Possibly getting up to 8 health here. There's a shop. Shop has
glowing rune. It's useless at this point. Has some health. It has another weapon.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Koztar is destroying Ordinator. Just run out of ammo.
And Echofar picked up a shotgun.
They're both gonna be in 4-5.
Yes, he's right behind us.
Shotgun Pulsar.
The shotgun disrupting Pulsar for Echofar. So the only downer about this weapon is that it is... he has to be a little closer range. He's very likely to take damage from Overlord, and he doesn't have a whole lot of damage, so he has to be very careful.
Yep.
No, Koztar's running like a madman right now.
Koztar is like taking full advantage of everything he knows about the seed to just catch up as much as he can.
That's that rubber banding effect that we've been talking about, is that you may die, but you know the seed better. You know how to optimize it a bit better. Maybe you think, okay, I should have gotten this weapon in this run. You go back, grab that weapon, go faster.
And Koztar just got to floor 5. And Echofar's going to take Overlord with a shotgun Pulsar.
Oh, good luck to him.
Let's see how he does.
He has one shield. He can take one free hit. He's doing an okay job dodging right now. Pretty good. Okay, down goes the shield.
He's staying at a proper distance, not too far, so the shot still hit, not too close, so he can still dodge the bullets.
Oh yeah, look at that! This
Echofar
just dissolving Overlord Phase 1.
Yeah, but he's taking hits too. That's
down to 2 hit. Okay, down to 7. He's gonna run out of this Pulsar fairly quickly here.
I think it's gonna last him until Phase 3.
I think so too. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Bullets. Okay, there we go.
He did good dodges. Good dodges.
Doing a fantastic job on these dodges. The jukes. Okay, Phase 3 for Echofar.
He might have this.
He just might.
He might have.
And I think we were both wrong. This Pulsar's going to last through Phase 3, I feel. Well...
Yeah, it just might. Making full use of the bombs.
Just barely enough.
The last shot kills Overlord. Has to go down.
Oh, go down. Go to Echofar. Go down. Echofar. You gotta go down. There we go. GG. Sorry, I hit time too because I thought he was gonna dash. Oh my God, Echofar, that was... Oh.
That was really well done. Well played. And also GG's to Koztar, who did his absolute best to make a comeback and got really far.
That was an amazing comeback. Like, he's making his way right now to the to the last mini boss. He found quickening. Yep. He has the right setup for it. It's just, you know, unfortunately he died a little late in the run. Gave Echofar enough of a buffer to go for it.
Absolutely. So GG's to both of them.
Absolutely.
Well played. Well played.
Very well played. I am amazed at that. Yeah, seriously. He got really Echofar. Oh, Extruder. Exclamation ban Extruder X, please. In chat. That was a good pun. We must ban him now. I'm going to do that. You're banned! Everybody. And by the way, exclamation ban is not a real ban. It's just the bot just says you're banned. And there's also exclamation mod. So everybody can mod each other and ban each other. You're all banned. How about that? Everybody.
We can all ban each other in spirit.
Yeah, you know, you can have some ill will towards someone. Yeah. We're gonna let Koztar finish this run out, because you know it can be really good to finish a run out. Hey, thank you, Pigeon. And yeah, ban fish. Can we ban fish, please?
Fish has been banned.
Good.
Genocide has been banned. Exy having bit of a bad taste in his mouth after that race.
Yes,
I'm sorry, Exy.
Feel the same way. So I'm kind of watching Koztar's running right now. He did pop quickening, and he has a 20% extra damage. Pea-Shooter's doing a fairly good amount of damage. He's on the last phase.
And he also picked up the reserve. So a very, very valiant run from Koztar. Couldn't quite get there in time, but still very good performance.
Yeah, you know what?
So close after the death.
Such a good run back. It really was. Like he knew what he had to do. He knew the guns he had to pick up, and he knew the mapping well enough. He remembered it well enough to just say, "Okay, I'm going. I'm going. That's it."
And so he does it in 11 minutes and 32 seconds.
That's
very good.
Stupid fast. Yes.
That's very good. GG's to both of them.
Yeah, he came back like a madman.
Definitely. I'm wondering now if Echofar is some kind of latent psychological effect on his opponents, that they get nervous and they make mistakes and they die, and he's just calm and chill, keeps going on. Wondering if there's
He does feel like that. Like he has that unnerving calmness, like on the outside. He's probably screaming on the inside. But Echofar is so calm and collected. People are like, what is he thinking? I don't know what to do.
We have Koztar already ready, and as soon as we get Echofar's confirmation...
Okay, we are.
There
okay.
it is.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck to both runners.
I forgot about the timer again, so I got it.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, so let's see what kind of build we have today. What we can find. Weapon canister looks like it's dead south.
Mm-hmm.
Echofar
So
gets
options
it.
are going to be laser or spear. Spear for Echofar.
I think spear's not too bad. It's consecrated, so it does do extra damage against ghosts.
Mm-hmm. And there's like 2 undead ghosts on floor 1, so it's extra good. 50% chance that it's going to do extra damage against floor boss.
That's just like a pretty simple layout as well, like a very simple level layout. And the boss is pretty close by. Secret room is going to have...
Ooh.
Fast firing, phasing, Thunderhead. That's the 2 I picked up. I know it might have had Chain Lightning on it too.
And anti-machine, I think, as well.
Oh, that's really strong. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we don't care about your grinder.
Nah, he's just getting destroyed. It's going through HP so fast.
Koztar, however, found the quickening. That's a big pickup.
Mm-hmm. I think Echofar has not picked up an upgrade. Is he going to skip it, or
he might be?
He's going back for it.
I think that's a great idea. I think skipping your 4-1 upgrade might be a bad idea in general.
I mean, you are banking on floor 1 scanner to give you the info, and he takes quickening as well, so we might be seeing quickening strats.
Yes, I have a feeling we will. Look at this gun just look at this gun just destroy everything.
Yeah. But the problem is, because it's so early in the run, he doesn't have a lot of extra ammo, so it's gonna run out soon. It's gonna be fantastic, but he probably can't keep it.
Yeah, that's the only downer. Is it's so small. Okay, he had artifact, but he went for reserves. He's gonna try to keep it for now. He did find the weapon canister, so he can go for a weapon swap soon. Now, the question is, will Koztar opt to go for the for artifact to get maybe a much faster weapon?
Remains to be seen. Has a good weapon against miniboss, gets the ammo. Still half ammo only.
Yep. Oh, such a boy. Oh, and he gets squished. Echofar is now an Echofar sandwich. Interesting choices.
I think the revolver might be the pick.
It's phasing, so there's some safety.
Yeah, but less ammo as well.
That is
doesn't mean that if your first shot misses, it might wrap around and hit it the second time.
And it's actually really useful. It can be. Like, you miss it, it'll hit the guy next time. Hit your
it's
enemy
really good with
time.
like back shot, because the back shot will phase through and it can wrap around and hit the enemy. So you can still hit them with both.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's very true, yes.
Echofar just destroying Behemoth.
And man, just down to floor 3 already. Doing a fantastic job right now. Meanwhile, Koztar is kind of struggling to do some mapping on this floor, looking around. Probably wants to get off this weapon, because the laser's nice, but it's not fast.
Like, it's not the kind of carry weapon you want to have that just lets you go fast.
It's better than the pea shooter, but yeah, it's absolutely not better than the weapon that you want. You want a drill, you want fireball, you want a pulsar, you want anything other than what you have.
Or maybe just like a keyword with like a weapon with 3 solid keywords. That's good overall, and you think, yeah, okay, I can take this.
Yes.
But again, that's part of the decision making the runners have to keep in mind, and therein there can come a lot of variance. Koztar making it to Behemoth. Echofar gets a triple spear.
No, instead going for the sword. So, saw the ammo crate, decided to go for the double dipping into the health there. That's a pretty decent sword.
So that's Pulse Waves, Quick, Anti-Machine Sword, and something else.
Yeah, I missed the other one. I got the other ones except that.
Yeah.
That's a good sword.
Infested. And he gets some nice HP for safety.
Yep.
And then bonks a ghost immediately after. Oh, well.
Gives him a kiss, a little bop, a little kiss on the cheek, like, mwah. All right, what power up did Echofar get? I just looked away. 2 seconds.
Me too. Sorry, we have to keep... I'm looking at the conversations in the Discord server as well, so I missed it for like a second.
Yeah, I looked at Koztar's side for a second. Echofar went to the power station. You got Fortune. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Apprentice Nerd.
Yeah, thanks, Nerd. Fortune, again, Fortune on floor 3, I think still is early enough that it can give you some solid gains for the rest of the run.
Yeah, he may want to farm, like, he just maybe wants enough health to maintain his health until the Overlord fight. I think that's probably for the best. And here we go. We have Fish again.
Okay. And
Finch.
Koztar taking...
I was going to say, Fish is just hogging the spotlight.
Yep, but he has an excellent weapon for the occasion.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, that was so
good.
Which is...
But it's very low on ammo. Might have to switch it up. Go straight to floor 4, but...
Can he find anything on floor 4? Soon enough, because if he's on the speed shooter, he's going to be in trouble.
I think he might...
He's going to run out.
He's going to try and get...
Oh, there we go. Yep.
It still decides to take on the boss immediately after.
It's really slow on Interceptor. Very slow to take the pea shooter here. Oh, wait, no, he took up...
Yeah.
No, that was Piercing last race.
Yeah. The thing about Interceptor that's really annoying is that those structures at the side of him can actually block bullets, so you need to be up or down. And if you're not aware of it, you can be shooting it and not damaging it.
And that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If he had piercing, it'd be a lot easier. But since he does not have piercing, that is rough. Oh, God.
Is he going to go...
It's a shortcut.
Doesn't look like it. Meanwhile, Koztar is doing some hacking to get some resources.
Very smart idea. Echofar was thinking about that breach for a minute, like, maybe I should take it? I don't recommend it. Not on this build, not on this gun, not when you're only this far ahead.
Because you can lose your lead by doing that.
Oh, easily.
And...
Okay, shop on Echofar's side is a map. Perfect.
Yeah. Map and some flan. And scope. Basic weapon has piercing.
He can't afford it right now. Yeah, he needs that, especially on this room.
Yeah. It's a good measure if you ever run now that your pea-shooter is a little bit better. It's still not something you want to rely on. Ooh. Meanwhile, he gets homing split runic.
That's pretty strong, actually.
Yep. Just now, Koztar is fighting Fish with like a triple anti-mech spear.
Yeah, it's the one that Echofar swapped out for the other one, the ammo crate. Artifact for Echofar. That is a...
Trail charge razor sword.
Taking the charge, interesting. Okay.
I think that's a good choice here.
Yeah, actually, with the instant hit, you're right. It's a really good gun.
Instant hit, anti-machine as well. It fires faster as well.
That is true. That's really good to have. Koztar taking a few hits here. Doesn't have to worry too much about health at the moment, but doesn't want to proc the quickening as early as possible, I would imagine.
Well, the thing about quickening is that you have to decide what's more important to you, the big damage that the explosion does, or just having the plus 20% as soon as possible.
I think that depends on how early you do it, you know? Like, if you get it floor 1, I think it's valid to pop it immediately, floor 1 or 2. If you do, say, floor 3 or 4, you're going to the Overlord only, definitely save it, in my opinion.
Yeah. The ability to basically skip a phase is very powerful.
Oh,
Can absolutely make a difference in a run.
That's like a 20-30 second time save, yeah.
Yep. Gofar's got Ordinator.
Goodbye, Ordinator. You're going to be...
Koztar.
Oh.
Yeah, Ordinator's going to be gone. Koztar is already in floor 4, has the map, is catching up, has Scrap Runner, which is increasing his speed and damage, so he has a bit of an advantage.
He does, actually. He rubber banded because he was probably screen watching and realized where some of the key rooms were. You don't have to know the whole map from your opponent, but it's a good idea to go and do some screen watching. Now, I don't know if... Echofar, I don't know if it's worth it to go back to the farming right now, especially with Koztar right on your tail.
The thing about screen watching is that even if you don't have scanner, if your opponent has scanner, you can see his map, and if you can remember that, oh wow, Echofar just gets all the stuff, gets some damage. But
yeah, I would just go at this point because Koztar is pretty close behind.
Yeah, and he has quickening, so he has that safety.
In fact, Koztar is on the Ordinator now, right behind Echofar. Holy cow. Come on, Echofar. Because, man, Koztar is just nuts right now. Going nuts. We have a power station on Echofar's side.
He already picked Scanner. Scrap Runner, I think. Scrap Runner? Yep. I think it's the choice.
It's the best one you can possibly get.
Extra speed, make sure you don't fall behind. Koztar is facing Ordinator with a railgun, which is not the best, sadly.
Not an Ordinator now.
No. I think Echofar might get the ammo here to have the ammo, because he had a loot box with a weapon in it.
Yeah, I think that might have been a better idea. He's also showing signs of nerves and trying to avoid damage when he doesn't really need to. He's at 16 health and not dealing with the whole, like, he can put a lot of pressure right now, tank a lot of hits, and get close.
Koztar's going for Artifact.
What do you
He's
get?
Gotten a Razor. The thing about Echofar as well is that he's building up HP, but that means that when you want to proc quickening, that actually costs time.
It's going to take a lot of time, you're right. Wow.
So it's better to just stay kind of like a mid-level of health, not too low that you proc it accidentally, not too high that when you do want to proc it, it just takes forever.
That is true. Very good point. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, so yeah, Echofar's farming a bit much here. Like, at the end, Koztar's just gunning it, and Echofar's hitting all the dead ends. Now he's searching for, I think, his final mini-boss. And he's having a hard time because these areas are not working out for him too well.
Yep. I think Echofar is just in a case of, like, just doesn't know where everything is. And I think what happens is, I think Koztar just in general can clear rooms a little bit faster. And that's making him catch up slowly but surely. He can do each individual room faster.
Oh, no!
Maybe
and Echofar gets the one room nobody wants to get in this race, in any race.
Dead end room, there's no choice but just wait. Unless you have phasing, but he does not.
We'll call that the waiting room. Weapon canister for Echofar. Might have to grab it now. It's gonna. He goes for the key, the vault key, but he was already in the vault. There was a twin shooter revolver in that, which would have been pretty big.
I don't know.
Echofar's having a bit of a time here trying to figure out where the mini-boss is. Right below the shop. There it is.
Yeah. This is why I always advocate for open shortcuts and enter into them just to peek at adjacent rooms. That's seriously a lot of very useful information.
That's a really good idea, yeah. All right, Echofar on the Overlord.
Yep.
Koztar getting forgotten places. Doesn't really matter.
Koztar still has to deal with mini-bosses. Echofar might have entered with enough of a time advantage.
He might have, even on the pea shooter, because right now Echofar does not care about taking damage.
He procced quickening against the mini-boss, which means he doesn't get to skip a phase.
Which is unfortunate. Yeah, there's a huge time loss at that point. But he realized, he probably popped it now just to get through that mini-boss really quick, because that particular mini-boss is a bit of a time sponge, or damage sponge. A big time sink, so just instantly killed. Goes for the twin shooter, revolver. Echofar on phase 2, getting ready to proc.
I think he's
quickening.
Yep, and boom. There he goes.
Wow. And that is time. Echofar takes it against Koztar. Wow.
13 minutes and 6 seconds. That is a good time. That's a damn good time.
That was absolutely excellent.
GG's to both of them. Congrats to Echofar for the amazing performance. And now Echofar is just getting into Overlord.
Yes, that was amazing. Let's watch Koztar finish off the Overlord at the very least. He has a good gun. Twin shooter revolver is not bad. But unfortunately, Koztar could not get the right, he went the wrong way a couple times. And it's just part of the mapping, part of the mapping experience. A couple of bad guns. It does happen. Echofar managed to get ahead just enough to maintain that lead and was able to farm enough to make that lead even better.
Yep. So despite Koztar's speed, I think Echofar the floor 5 just confused both of them equally, so Koztar couldn't take advantage of it.
Because, floor 5 was a very dense floor where not a lot branched off, and so sometimes you think, okay, that's a big block of rooms. I don't think the mini-boss is going to be there, but it turns out it is.
you just don't know what layout you're going to get. Sometimes it's all clustered, sometimes it's all spread out.
That's very true.
You can't tell.
That's very true. You're right. So I'm with you on that.
And,
that was very admirable performance from both racers. Koztar doing a fantastic job. Down to 1 health, though. Oh.
Doesn't get to finish.
That's unfortunate.
He's probably going to end it right there.
I think so,
he
too.
might.
In that case,
if he sees that Echofar is done.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going to flip